Hi, Hannah, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not bad, thanks. Yes. Um, Today, what day is it today? It's Tuesday. Yes. Now I'm just losing count of days.
Yes, so am I, don't worry.
Yes, are you having a good day?
Oh, yes, it's been okay so far, thank you. How about you?
Yeah, it's been sort of normal days during the lockdown situation, but I've actually quite enjoyed that aspect of it. Sort of, I know every day I have the day to myself, and then I can, organize it and arrange
Yeah.
it. Yes. So, let me introduce. This is Hannah Hughes, and we're very excited to have her on our new talent live chat. Now it's the number 16, so we've done quite a few. So Hannah was our Virtuoso Award winner, which is our top prize at our 2018 New Talent International Youth Music Competition. So it's been 2 years, so I'm very excited to catch up with Hannah and find out what she's been up to. So Hannah, since the competition, um, could you maybe tell us a little bit about what you've been doing for the past 2 years?
Okay, so yeah, since the competition I've done a lot more singing, I think. To be fair, I think the competition was the start. Made me do a lot more singing afterwards because it made me think, oh, maybe I can do more, maybe I am good enough to do some more singing. So I think that was kind of the start, and then from there I've been doing a lot of choral singing, to be honest. I've done a lot of choirs, but I've also decided since doing the competition that I wanted to do singing as a career. So I, at the start of this year, I did all my conservatoire auditions. So I ended up getting a place at Birmingham Conservatoire. So I'm planning on going and studying classical and opera.
Oh, fantastic. Congratulations. I'm so glad to hear that you've chosen music as your career to be professionally trained. It's
Yeah,
such exciting news.
yeah, no, I am very excited for it, definitely.
Yeah. So are you moving up there? When are you moving up to Birmingham?
So I think we've got an email. I got an email the other day saying that we're starting at the 22nd of September, I think. So quite soon, and I'm very glad that it is starting because I know a lot of unis aren't actually starting in September. So yeah, I'm very very excited for that.
Yes, no, that is good news. Yes, and all the excitement, to go together with going to a new city. Because I guess you're not from Birmingham, are you?
No, no, no. I'm from Cheltenham.
Yeah. So it's a very exciting, and then to be living, by yourself or with friends. Yes, no, I remember that time very, have such fond memories. No, so I'm sure you will have a great time in Birmingham.
I'm really excited for it.
Yes. So I know you've got quite a lot of stuff planned for these couple of months, and then also for the summer. But sadly, they got cancelled or postponed because of COVID. How have you been sort of dealing with the extra time and the sort of uncertainty?
Well, to be fair, at the start, I was really worried that I wouldn't be doing any singing at all, as
Mm,
everything got cancelled. It's probably my biggest year, like being in year 13. Um,
mm,
like I had all my opportunities with the Leavers concert. I had lots of other concerts booked, and I was just so excited for it. And then it all got cancelled, so I was very upset when
mm,
we actually came into lockdown. But to be fair, I do think it has been really good for making me more versatile, as I've done lots of online concerts and things like that, which
mm.
I would never have done otherwise. So now I know how to record and what's best to do, and it's just been really, really good and a really good opportunity. So I have been keeping up with the singing, which has been I'm really, really glad about.
Yes, yes. No, so I think as musicians, we are creative people by nature. So I think any sort of situation the world throws at us, we can come up with a creative, solution to conquer the problem. And it's so nice to see, you guys and other young musicians coming out through social media and other channels with your virtual performances. And I think, as I've said to a few others, that I would, back in the day when I was your age, you know, we were never that confident on sort of social media platforms to put our performance out there so frequently. So I think it's definitely that, in that sense, it's a sort of move forward. I think we've developed sort of a lot in a very short space of
time. We're really lucky to be able to have social media and like all the technology to be able to put out our concerts and still be able to do music from home, even.
Yes.
To be able to do that,
Yes.
was good.
Yes, yes. So are you still having lessons?
Yes, actually, I think I've been having 3 lessons a week at the moment, which has really kept me going. And I was worried that over the period of lockdown, I was going to forget everything and lose all my technique. And then I was going to start at Birmingham. It was going to be a massive shock even.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm really glad I've been able to keep up with the singing lessons, getting more rep and just preparing myself for next year.
Yes. So out of all the virtual and online concerts you've done, was there sort of any highlight over this period?
So yeah, at the start, they weren't the best. I was like, obviously, I never recorded online, and I've been doing them with Robin A. Smith. He's just amazing. He's really taken me under his wing and just given me so many opportunities. So yeah, at the start, he was sending me over his accompaniments, and I was singing to them, and then he was putting it all together. At the start, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the most in time, and the recording quality wasn't that ideal. But I feel like the more I've done, the better it's become. And the other day, I went to Chapel Arts with Robin, and we recorded a concert. But it was just amazing to be able to actually sing with him and be able to sing in a nice place rather than in my kitchen all the time. So, that was probably my highlight.
That's a great highlight. And you've also been doing some jazz singing as well.
Yeah, with Robin,
how does that
doing a lot of jazz, which has been really good.
So how did that go? Did you quickly adapt to the sort of jazz mentality?
Yeah, no, it's been really good. So I obviously started off doing like more classical singing, but then one of the singing teachers I have, Hannah Hughes, she went to Birmingham actually as well, and she does both classical and opera obviously, but then she also is an amazing jazz singer, and she kind of inspired me, and she's taught me a lot of jazz. So I just really enjoyed that. It's very different from classical obviously, and it's just really fun to be able to do that as well, like more freeing in a way, I guess. Yeah, that's been really good to do as well. Definitely.
Because last time we chatted, I thought you never did jazz before, and then you know this sort of during this pandemic you started doing it. But you know, if you had a fantastic teacher who have been sort of giving you those kind of experiences, fantastic. Yes.
It's been really good, definitely.
Yeah. So do you have any other plans for the summer before you go up to Birmingham?
Yeah, so actually I've been, before lockdown, I had been booked to sing at a wedding, and I was really, really looking forward to it, and I thought it was going to be cancelled and everything. I hadn't really heard anything about it, and then the other day I got an email to say that it's still going on and she still loved me to sing, so I've got that to look forward to. And yeah, I think it's just some more concerts, which I'm really excited for.
Yes. I really hope that we will be able to slowly go back to normal as soon as possible, so that people can, you know, get on with their normal lives instead of being under the lockdown or whatever. Yes. No. So Hannah, how did it feel during the 2018 competition? Well, clearly you must feel very proud that you won the top prize. But what do you think was the benefit of the competition, and why do you think why do you think competitions like this and other opportunities would be good for young musicians?
Yeah, well, I went into the competition. I'd never done a competition ever before. I think my mum found it, and she was like, Hannah, maybe we should just go in for it. So I went in, and I was very, very nervous. So I was like, this is the first big thing I've ever done. But yeah, when I got there, I kind of thought, I'm just going to take this as a really good experience to see what it's like to perform in front of more people in a competition environment. And so yeah, I just went in for the experience really, and I think I was just really lucky, and like the outcome was much more than I had ever expected, and it kind of made me think, oh, maybe I can take music further. As before, I had a completely different career planned. I was planning to go out the science route, but yeah, since doing the competition, it's made me realise like I could make a career possibly out of singing and doing what I love. So I think it was just such an amazing opportunity and like amazing like starting place for me, like to realise that I could do it, and it was just so amazing experience.
I'm thrilled to hear that. But also it's not luck that you know, you came out with a better result than you expected. You really did sing very well. So it's not just luck. Clearly, you've put in the work, and it's just that it takes something like that for you to perhaps see it in a different light. So it's
Yeah.
fantastic. Yes. And so do you have any, because you've been doing a lot of recorded performances, do you have any advice for this year's young musicians, because they would need to submit a video performance? Do you have any advice for them how to get their voice across the best?
Yeah, I feel like because I've done it work through, and I at the start obviously was not the best. So I worked out that it's probably best when you use headphones so that your voice can like properly come across. For some of them, I used a speaker with just my accompaniment playing across, which was good, but the quality may not have been as well. So been as good. So also I think you can, if you just record your voice singing to the accompaniment, but not the accompaniment, then you can put the accompaniment and the voice, join them together afterwards, which could be better. I'm not really sure, but yeah. And I've been singing in the kitchen the whole time as well, because it has the best acoustics. So that's my go-to place.
Yes.
Yeah, I think just relax and pretend, you've got to pretend that you are performing to people, because I feel like I do perform a lot better when I'm in front of a crowd, and in my kitchen, oh, what am I doing? But yeah, I think you've got to pretend you are performing to a group of people, and then it will come across a lot better.
Yeah, no, that's great advice. Yes. Are you in your kitchen right now?
Yes.
No, it does sound good. I have to say, I miss because where I am is we have a lot of open space. We don't have that sort of, amazing sound like you're achieving right now. Maybe I should recreate this environment for my live chat. So, yes, fantastic. So, Hannah, do you have any questions for me?
I was just wondering, how have you like dealt being in lockdown since the start, with obviously music and everything?
I actually quite enjoy the, as I said at the beginning, I enjoy that I have every day to myself instead of having to run to places. And also it's quite relaxing to the mind to know that I will be at one place for the foreseeable future instead of having to travel around like I normally do. But I think I appreciate this time to be able to really think about what I'm doing with my career, with my life. And luckily, I came to the conclusion that I enjoy what I do. So that's a really good thing, because sometimes you can sit there for a whole day and really, I do work very hard. And I think running your own thing or being a musician, really, it's like a 24-hour job, right? You never feel like, oh, today I don't have to practice because it's Saturday. So I've had that all my life. But sometimes you sit there and think, I work so hard. There are a lot of things that I have to do which I don't like doing. That comes like part and parcel of running a project yourself or running a company yourself, that you will have to do things. Of course, the main focus is something that you love. But then to be able to do that, you have to do things that you perhaps don't love that much. So, sometimes I ask myself, is it, am I enjoying it? Is it worth it? Should I do something else? But the answer always comes back. And, I really, really love what I do. I can't imagine myself doing anything else. So that's a good conclusion, I think, out
Yeah.
of this time. And luckily, my family, my friends are all fine. There are a couple of friends, relatives who got ill because of they got the virus, but I think luckily they all recovered fine. So that's also good news. Yeah. So I just hope that this time will get over soon, so that everybody, because it affects the economy, the different industries are really suffering. So I just hope that we can come out of this and recover ASAP.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. And have you been sort of in touch, being able to see some friends virtually and family?
Yes, it's been really good actually. I've met up with quite a few of my friends, like in
Mm,
their gardens and things, which has been really lovely. And
mm.
it's helped me. I thought I was going to forget how to socialise at the start after not seeing people in so long. But yeah, no, I've been able to meet up with a lot of people, which has been really good, definitely.
Yeah, nice. It does make us appreciate the sort of people to people connection, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, I really do. Well, so thank you so much, Hannah, for your time, and I'm so excited for you
Thank you.
about the Birmingham starting a new phase. I just wish I could do it all over again, but it's good enough to sort of live it through you guys and see how you get on. So let us know any updates, any concerts that you do, and if you have any questions or you just want to get in touch, you have my contact details.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you so much, Hannah, for your. Are you giving us a performance?
I can.
Yes, please. So what? And why not? You're in your kitchen, the perfect place. So what would you like to sing for us? Just something short
So
and sweet.
I've got Aquarius by Ronaldo Han. I did it for lots of my audition pieces, so I thought, well, lots of my auditions, that was one of my pieces, so I thought I could sing that today.
Great, great. Thank you so much.
Anyways, I just sorted out, I've got the accompaniment on my phone.
Sure.
I'll just get that sorted. Hopefully it will come through, I'm not sure if it will, but hopefully it will play.
It's beautiful, Hannah. Thank you
Very
so
much.
much. It really moves me to see you guys performing now, you know, because last time I heard you guys would be a year ago or 2 years ago. And
Yeah.
to see
So
how
fun.
you've, yeah, and to see how you've, you know, of course, how you've grown um, to a beautiful young performer, and then to see how you've developed musically as well as, you know, as a whole musician. And it really is a very special thing.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it, and I'm very grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hannah. And so, yes, let's keep in touch. I'd love to follow
Yeah.
your journey, and best of luck.
Thank you so much. You too. It was lovely to talk to you today.
And you. Thank you. Bye, Hannah. Bye.